7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Person in between us, as you can see, we have a child, and I can promise you we did not steal this child. He just followed us home.
That's not funny.
And we can't get rid of him, and he's eating all my sandwiches, all my son's frozen sandwiches. How many have you had of that today? 5 for real? You had 5 today?
No, I had 3 today.
3 today?
I had 2 on Friday.
Oh my god. So he's literally eating more than Heather and I combined, believe it or not. But we're back, and it is a wonderful Sunday night. Thank you for joining us for this live.
It is not just any Sunday; it is Easter Sunday. So happy Easter to everyone who celebrates.
Happy Easter, everybody!
To anyone who likes bunny rabbits, today is filled with bunny rabbits.
That's right.
I like
it's a bunny rabbit kind of day.
Yes.
So yeah, it's been crazy few days. I would say actually crazy few weeks. C2E2, of course. We went live and we discussed C2E2. And now we're back from Philadelphia, which Sam helped us. We had some help from him. We also have Vertebrae 33 there, who was signing. And it was a wonderful show. SneakerCon was awesome. Thank you to everybody who came out to join us for SneakerCon. Great exclusives. The resins went really fast. We will talk about any leftovers from the conventions, what we will do with them. For those who are unable to attend, because we do want to give people the opportunity that could not attend, or maybe they want to buy extra something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about that. And then also, I want to talk about something huge, which you guys saw on Friday, which is unbelievable. Funko is actually working with the Gastlecast. I mean, what do you think about that, Sam? I mean, you got to be super excited over this. I mean, what's your thoughts on us working with Funko after almost 9 years of being a channel and talking about Funko every day and having the time of our life? Heather played as Freddy Funko, wore a mask. I was Huckleberry Hound, sniffing golden retriever butts. We've been doing this for so long. I mean, what are your thoughts as a huge both Gastlecast fan, Mischief Toy fan, Heather and Chris fan? You love us both.
I wouldn't say I love you.
I woke up in the middle of the night last night. He was somehow staring from the doorway. He stared in and watched us as we slept. And I was okay with it. I allowed it to slide. Can you close the freaking door?
It's funny.
I can't handle
really
the cat.
Funny.
It's really annoying the shit out of me.
It's
and I'm
really
trying to
cute.
get this going. So tell me, what are your thoughts of this?
I think it's cool.
You excited for it? Or?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
You think it's cool?
Mm-hmm.
Good, bad, indifferent? Do you think that it's about damn time?
I don't know. I would have waited if I was them, but... Okay. I think it's cool.
Okay. Can we cancel Sam? Can we get him out of here?
Do you remember last year we went to Funko Hollywood and we saw the skeleton and we said that it was Cynthia?
Yeah. I mean, we've said a lot. You know, there were comments where people were basically like, Chris and Heather or Gastlecast, they're a bunch of haters. How could Funko work with them? And they were talking shit about all of the people that were involved in that whole thing.
Apparently influencers aren't collectors. And I mean...
Meanwhile, I have thousands upon thousands of dollars of stuff behind me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, we're talking about Funko Pops. We're talking about Hot Toys. Obviously, Mischief Toys are back there. Abominable Toys, Tiny Ghosts. I got it all back there.
There's nothing to prove. People,
not to say that that I have to prove it, but it's like if you watch a video, then you would know that we are real collectors.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I think so. I don't know if everyone who was involved is a Funko collector. I watched all the videos, which I love.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know maybe 50% of them. And I'm not saying that's bad. I just didn't know who they were. Like the ones I knew were like basically like friends of ours, you know?
Yeah.
There were people that we
and they're
we
for
knew.
sure collectors.
Right.
But I think there was 1 or 2 that might collect different things, but that doesn't mean that they can't do Funko content.
Are you saying they were crapping on people who don't collect Funko Pop, like the influencers?
They were basically saying the influencers who participated aren't collectors, but I know for a fact you and I started this channel because we're collectors.
Well, hold on. Let's stop the clock, Heather, as Ronnie Mund once said.
I don't think
Let's
this
stop
is
the
like
clock.
a big enough.
No, it's big enough for me to talk about this. I got to
people
yell
are
about this for a second. That's
trolls.
what I'm known for.
Who cares?
Do we not realize those idiots out there that Funko is doing? This is a marketing strategy to get as many people on board with this whole Fundays thing. And I know people are going to scream, well, Fundays is going to be popular and they're going to sell tickets anyway, blah, 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 blah. But they're trying to get the word out there to the masses, maybe people who aren't like necessarily into Funko.
It's not even hyping up Fundays. It's literally
Trying to
doing
make you
something
guess what it
fun
is.
to
And by the way, we don't know what it is.
That. So here's someone. Congratulations for coming out the closet about working with Funko under the table. Now you're on the payroll. So yeah, we're on the fucking payroll. I'm gonna be real with you, and I am not going to censor myself and my feelings on Funko like I haven't the last 9 years. If I like what they're doing, I'm going to say I like what they're doing.
And we're allowed to do that. We have been given the okay to speak our mind as we always would.
Yeah, so we had to sign a piece of paperwork, and it was basically like, this is what you are exchanging. It was content in exchange for XYZ.
Yeah, and why are we being called out for that? Why are we being called? Well, you have all these influencers that's done this for years.
This is a guy that was yelling at us because he's like, oh, you're defending the LE boxes or whatever. Funko didn't reach out to us until after we spoke about that on the like, we didn't have a deal with them in place until like over a week after we were talking about those LE boxes. People were accusing us of that. Like, oh, now I see why people are defending those LE boxes. We weren't defending it because Funko had reached out to us. Funko didn't talk to us until way past those boxes started coming out.
The whole connection with them was way late in the game. We've been like actively talking to Funko since SDCC. Because of Toy Fair and all that kind of stuff. Not really behind the scenes, but more or less like in-person events.
Yeah.
And they've been really great to us. And I would say that the new regime at Funko, I really like all of them. They are open to the type of channel that we are. And I don't think they necessarily need a channel being haters all the time. But I think they're looking for somebody like us maybe to say things in a different way. You know, because you have a lot of influencers who are like, oh, Funko's great, Funko's great. And there are times where we call out certain things that we don't like. And there are certain things in upcoming content that we're going to discuss, maybe things that we don't like or things that we call out. But that's who we are. We're not going to change who we are because of that. And that was a stipulation between us and Funko.
Yeah, and
now,
if Funko doesn't like what we put out, they don't have to work with us.
And by the way, so you can say what you want, right? The way I see it is that we have been doing this for so long. And to me, like I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and they're people that know me or friends or whatever, people I've known virtually, and they are congratulating us on this because they're basically like, hey, you have been working so hard for all these years. I mean, we're going on 9 years of being Gastlecast. For 9 years, we have been talking about Funko, and we have not earned a single dime from it, other than the fact that a couple dollars that we earn on YouTube, which is like nothing, and then money that we earn because we have great fans through Patreon. We have not been paid for advertisements, and God's honest truth, we have been offered that in the past, and we have turned it down because we're like, we don't want to ruin our credibility. It's important to us. We want to be who we are, and Funko is giving us the opportunity, more or less, to be who we are, and I appreciate that. Now, Are we going to continue working with them on a regular basis? I don't know.
It's up to them.
But what I can tell you is that the piece of content that we made the other day, I really enjoyed making that little bit of content, and it brought back a creativity side of me that I have missed for a long time. And I told Heather, we need to use that more and more on the channel. And we also need to use it more and more for Mischief Toys as well. And I do want to talk about Mischief Toys, but I think the whole Fundays thing I wanted to talk about like now, because it's one of those things that has been talked about the entire weekend. I've had a lot of messages, seeing a lot of what people have to say, like on other, social media platforms. And it's like, you read it, and it's the way that I look at it is why can't you just be happy for people? I'm not even talking about us. I'm talking generally. So all of those influencers that are part of this thing, like, why not just be happy that people are offered the opportunity? Now, if you want to go bust your ass and be an influencer or whatever you would call us, if you want to go bust your ass and do all of that stuff, put in the time and effort that we do. And the time and effort, you can see it every fucking day that we're doing this, and every event that we go to, and all the things that we film. You see how much we go through. If you want to do that, then you go do it, and then maybe Funko will work with you. That's my reply to them. We have worked hard. We worked very hard for many years, and it's about damn time that things. I cannot handle this. This is ridiculous. I can't. I'm angry, and I have like a little kitty cat running around and putting her butthole in your face, and I don't know if I can process
Not
this
her
right
fault.
now. There's a lot. Whose fault?
It's not her fault.
Her fault?
She can't control where her butt goes.
I think she can, because she's put it in Heather's face at least 4 times during this live. Okay, so we do have a super chat, and I want to go back up to that. Truly wish I could have been at SneakerCon. Miss you all. Happy Easter. Congratulations on all the success. You truly deserve it. Hashtag Heather's Boba Fun. Hashtag Chris Hot Toys. Hashtag Sam's Uncrustables. Thank you so much, buddy. We appreciate you. Chris has been TFing for years. Influencers can be collectors too. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Why is Chris talking so much? This is the Sam and Heather show.
I
It
agree.
should be.
Who's in the middle? That's our
This is our son, Sam.
That's our other son, Sam. Somebody actually
That's
thought he
not
was our
funny.
son at the event at the
I look
SneakerCon.
nothing like you.
Oh, you look everything like me, buddy. You look everything like me. And don't ask why either.
I want to know what makes you think that he looks like you.
That's cool.
I got blonde pubes. You don't even know. I am so happy.
You shouldn't
that
talk
Funko-
about that in front of a child.
He's not. He's 20 years old.
I'm 2 decades
Get
old
over
now,
it.
Heather.
I'm so happy that Funko has brought you guys into the fold, and it'll be good for Funko to have a channel like Gastlecast to let them know when they make bad decisions or good decisions. Thank you. That is a very sweet comment.
So, you want to know what pissed me off most about people like saying what they were saying online? Aside from the fact that like people are idiots and they say stuff online, but they won't say it to your face because they're wimps.
Yeah.
Like it's so stupid. But what upset me the most is we've received comments like this throughout the years. So I can just like say, you know what? If you think that I'm not a collector, look at my collection, you fucking moron. Like, who cares? But what upsets me the most is some of these people, it might be their first opportunity, or maybe they're a bit I don't want to call people sensitive because I don't really know. But there was a lot of like defenses going up, and it's because they feel the people who got these opportunities feel called out by these people. And I think it's really fucked up that these people went out of their way to create content, to do something fun for Funko. Like, I enjoyed being part of it and making our video, but what I loved even more was like actually doing the scavenger hunt. I knew Top Pops was #1. So I followed the chain and I watched every single person's video, and I
Right.
loved seeing like what everyone did with their thing. I was like
great.
so curious about it.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And the fact that people, like, some people I have known, some people I might know less than others, and some people I might not have known at all. But I don't really know everyone's personality, but the fact that like they were sort of combating those comments tells me that they got like upset by them.
So you're telling me that the other content creators
Some
were
of
combating?
them, they weren't, they were basically trying to like prove like, yeah, like I am a collector and this
so
is
they
why or
were?
whatever.
See, I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, so I saw a little bit of it and they were all very, very nice about it, but like people are just so shitty.
But you don't have to be nice, and that's the thing.
No,
is-
let me
Can I
finish.
just make a comment
No,
real
no,
quick?
no.
Okay, I'll comment after you then.
Thank you. So what upset me is that these people worked hard enough to be noticed by Funko, to get this opportunity, you know, Funko basically offered us like, hey, if you're gonna be in San Diego, you're welcome to come to Fundays. That's what was offered. So the fact that they get something exciting, they may have never worked for Funko before, and they're being brought down by these fucking idiots online makes me so upset, because no one should feel the need to like prove that they're like, okay, first of all, who fucking cares if it's like if they have 5 pops or if they have like 3,000 pops? It's not who has the bigger collection is the best collector in the whole world. Like, there's so many different types of collectors out there.
You got to swing
There's
them
so
big
many-
old Funko balls around. Is what you're saying?
there's-
That's
there's-
what they want them to do.
There are collectors that you would never even know are collectors because they don't create content or they don't take pictures of their shit. Like, who fucking cares? Like, why is this a weird contest? Why do you feel the need to make a comment and say, well, I have a bigger collection, so I should have been involved in this, even though I've never made Funko content in a day in my life? Like, it's so weird to me. People on the internet are fucking weird, and it upsets me that they're talking that way about real humans who have real feelings and like who have worked really hard to do something, and now they're being like they should feel proud of what they've done, what they've accomplished to be noticed by a company like Funko.
Yeah.
And people are trying to like take them down a few notches, and it's
Of
just
course.
really shitty. It's
Well, that's
stupid.
what the internet is. But
Well, the internet needs to fuck off.
But the thing is that, you know, we have been doing this for a long time, and I think that I'm at a point now where it's like, well, Funko's working with us, or we're working with Funko rather. And that's great. But if it meant that my credibility was in the mix of that, and I couldn't be who I am, then I wouldn't do it anymore. Like, I would just put the kibosh to it and say, okay, that was fun that we did it, but I'm never doing it again. That isn't happening here, thank God for us. It's going the way that I was hoping it would go. But I'm also the type of person that isn't going to allow people to go around and say stuff like that. I will say things. I will call them out. I'm not scared to make content, because what happens, and this has happened for us over the many years, people just say things, and a lot of times you and I would have these conversations and say, you know what, it's better that we don't say anything. Let's just try to be the bigger person. And I've realized very quickly, actually took me a while, but I realized, like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to put it right out front. I'm going to be real about it. If I'm pissed off and upset about it, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to sit back, and I'm not going to allow people to say shit. And these other influencers, it's terrible that they're getting, it's terrible. Did you respond to anything?
No.
So we didn't respond to it because I guess we're so used to it. Like, this happens to us all the time.
Well, it's not. So first of all, like, I'm not gonna let it upset me to the point, and I'm not saying anything negative about anybody else. I think it has to do with the fact that we've gotten these types of comments before.
We got thick skin, I guess.
It's not necessarily that. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, it's not worth my day to, like, trolls are going to be trolls all day long. And if they want to waste their time hating on me, like, whatever, that's fine. But they're wasting their time literally on me.
Yeah.
I would rather waste my time doing things that I want to do than being, like, mad and combative over some fucking idiot on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, it's not worth my time to me. And frankly, we've been too busy for me to even think to respond.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at these comments and I'm like laughing, because I'm like, how can you say none of these people are collector? Like, there was one person that I didn't know that I went to their page, and it seems like they're a collector of some sort, not necessarily Funko I didn't really see heavy Funko content on their page. They collect other things, and I'm not knocking that at all. I would never knock that. If I were reached out to by a company who we don't typically collect, but they might have something cooler that interests me, I would say, hey, Chris, would you be interested in potentially, like, working with this brand? And if it's yes, it's yes. If it's no, it's no. Like, we have these discussions at times. We've had these discussions. There have been many brands that we've turned down because it's not something we're interested in. And so I feel like most people have a head on them like that, and this person wouldn't have accepted if it wasn't something that interested them. Like, Funko to me is about pop culture, so if you're a fan of something, chances are you would be able to find a pop that you would potentially want.
That's right. Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, who fucking cares?
Haters are haters, Heather.
Yeah.
And they're always going to keep hating, especially when people are succeeding and doing big things and all that. They want to bring people down because they don't got shit and they're mad.
The thing is, like, if you're going to spend your time, like, and your energy doing something, why is it to be negative on the internet? Why not try to make something of yourself? Why not do something positive, I guess? Like, I don't feel the need to, like, I mean, I guess you can say that we sort of troll people because we make videos calling people out when they're fucking idiots because they're fucking idiots. But I mean, that's part of being a content creator. We're here to make content. We recently
called people out because of the limited edition box that they were mad, and they're still mad at us. Obviously, a guy commented tonight. He's still angry about that. But I think I'm still on the side of the limited edition box being sold the way that it was, the mystery one. That's fine. I'm good with it. The Funko had a bunch of Funko Pops that were left over from LE. They put them in mystery boxes. Go ahead and buy them. People, companies do mystery boxes every single day, frankly. So how could you get mad at it? They gave you a chance of getting something cool. Every Thrill Joy that you buy, you're not promised at getting the top fucking Thrill Joy. You have a promise that you're getting a figure in your box. That's exactly what Funko promised. So how the hell could you be angry at that? And not to mention, people were pulling Terrifiers out of those boxes. I mean, I at least saw one. So somebody pulled a Terrifier out of 1,900 boxes that were put up. I mean, come on. You had the chance to get it.
So people are aggravated because they're like, well, does that mean that the number on the box isn't real? And it's like, okay, first of all, there's no way to really prove
number
that.
On what box?
Like the LE number. But
why the hell would they question that?
Because they put more up, but they're like, oh, well, Funko said it was sold. Okay, companies are able to hold stuff. I said it in one of the videos we made, okay? What are you eating?
Oh my God, can we get her out of here?
She will come back in. She will come back in.
We gotta lock that door.
Okay, fix it. Bob the Builder. Anyway.
Okay, it's not Bob the Builder because
okay, Chris the Builder.
That doesn't sound as good.
That just doesn't even work.
Chris the Contractor.
Chris the Contractor. Thank you, Sam.
I was trying to think of a word.
I knew you were here for a reason.
Thank you.
But
you're not just here to look stupid. That's great.
I said it in one of the videos. First of all, a company's able to hold back whatever they want for whatever they want. If they said all 750 units have been sold, there are no more left in the entire world, that's it. Okay, you know what? You have a right to be mad. If they held it back, that's completely fine. If they held some back in order to replace lost or damaged pops, that's fine. If you received a pop
Sam's sitting in the middle of us and just yawning his ass off. He looks like a prisoner.
Because we're talking about. He came in thinking that we were going to talk about one thing, and now you got us both onto a tangent.
Hold on, he's got to take. You want a nappy nap real quick? You want to go lay you down for a minute?
I took a nap.
The amount of yawns that are coming out of you is unbelievable.
Okay.
At least they're not farts.
Can I finish?
Yes.
You're right.
Anyway, so if UPS or USPS or whoever the fuck delivers Funko Pops ran over your Art the Clown Terrifier 750 piece that you were so stoked to get, and Funko was like, you know what? Sorry about it. We sold them all. You would be online complaining your ass off because, oh, Funko didn't hold any back for replacements. Things get lost all the time. They need to be more responsible. Well, you know what? They put up those leftovers and they're still getting shit on. So what the fuck? Just be happy you got a second chance at whatever you want. Whatever you wanted.
Preach, Heather, preach.
Like, preach. It's so stupid to me. It's so stupid.
You want a blanket or something? I got a blanket.
No.
You a pillow or something? My yawns like I've never seen before. It's unbelievable.
Really long. I don't like that.
Sucking all the air out of the room with them fucking yawns.
Heather was talking and you interrupted her.
No, I didn't interrupt. It was at the end. It was at the end. I didn't interrupt.
She was preaching and you interrupted her.
It was the end of her preaching.
No, it was in the middle.
Okay, go ahead. What's the end?
I already finished.
You're done? Okay, let's get to the meat here. It was awesome that we did that video, and I had a really great time making it.
Cool.
I did too.
Heather was a pirate.
I was a pirate.
If you're asking what kind of pirate she was, it's obviously she was a butt pirate.
I knew you were going to say that.
And we had a great time making that little ditty. You know? That's a little ditty.
You're triggering Sam, and you need to stop.
What?
That's what they say, a little ditty. You never heard that word?
What is that?
It's like a little thing, like a little ditty. Anyway, we made a
Okay.
little ditty and it was great.
That's cool.
Heather and I were on a filthy, rotten beach. Oh, it's not even a beach; it's a creek.
That's disgusting.
It was disgusting. I just want everybody to know when Heather was throwing sand everywhere, bugs were flying into
There
her
were
face.
Really?
there
You know
were
what?
bugs everywhere.
Those bugs were the same bugs that were on the front door. Did you bring
Maybe-
them home?
No, they weren't the same bugs.
We came home last night from Philadelphia, and the entire front of our house was covered in these little tiny bugs.
It looked
It
like
was
a plague.
weird.
It was
It was
crazy.
weird. Anyway, Heather threw bugs in her face for you for the content, and
I did.
We had a wonderful time making the content. We're going to make more content like that in the future. Thanks to Funko for giving us the opportunity. It's really great. I'm very excited about going to Fundays for the very first time. Although I'm bummed out that we're not going to a Roki Moto event because that was the original intent.
That
of
was
going.
the original plan. And if we were going to that event, if that were still on, we would have said no to Funko. 100%.
Yes. Yeah, we had to. We would have had to because Mike Becker's our buddy. We love him, and we wanted to be there for him.
That was our like number one reason for going to SDCC.
Yeah, so it is what it is with that, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll be able to see Mike at SDCC at some point and get together. And
Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Sure.
ask him a question.
Okay, so it's your first Fundays ever, right?
Yes, it's my first
what
Fundays
theme,
ever.
What theme would you like?
Well, people are thinking it's Atlantis.
I know people are thinking, but what theme would you
What
like?
would I want it to be?
Yeah, like if you could pick any theme ever. what
Oh,
would
if
you
I
want to
could
be?
pick it.
Mhm.
Well, that's a problem because I really wanted the theme to be like an adventurer theme, but I realized last year was the adventurer theme.
And they did Pirate like
Right.
what 2 years ago,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Voyage or whatever.
So it's a bummer that it wouldn't be like because remember we had a leaked list and it had Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
Freddy Funko on it. I was really hoping for that. That's what I want. A Freddy Funko Indiana Jones. And I don't think we're getting it now, or maybe we are, and it's like way later in the game, because that would be an excellent figure. And it would be cool if it were like an adventurer theme. What I am so anyway, that's what I would want.
Mhm.
Heather,
Like,
what would you want?
Like you would want like what last year was?
Yeah, but
like,
in
cooler
a
than
show,
that? Yeah,
in a show,
yeah.
yeah. I'm not saying last year was bad. It just wasn't Fun Days. Heather, what would you want the theme to be? She, by the way, she's on YouPorn. She gets on there
So
every
what's
live.
really
Can't stop.
interesting to me,
Looking at a bunch of yankers on there. Yanking
what's
all.
Stop.
what's interesting to me is that I'm part of this and I still have no fucking idea what the theme is.
But, like,
No,
if
no.
you had to
What would
pick
you?
a
What would your
theme,
dream
like,
theme be?
forever,
What
what
the
would you be?
fuck? Where are
My
you?
dream theme. See, that's really tough.
Of course, here we go.
That is really tough. I mean, I would love a horror type theme. But
Horror
that's-
would be
Didn't,
cool.
didn't they do that though at Fright Night? I mean, it was kind of ish, like
yeah, kinda.
Halloween.
A little bit.
But that was in no way a comparison to Fun Days. though.
No,
It was
That
such
was-
a ugh. That
my
was a
mom
mess.
went on stage there. Did you know that? She got selected for the costume contest.
Really? What was she dressed as?
The blonde haired girl from. So does it How to Train Your Dragon? No, not that. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. You want to see a picture?
She was
Daenerys?
Daenerys
I don't know. I've never seen that. She wouldn't let me watch that when I was a kid.
when you were a kid. You hear this? You hear how young he is? Game of Thrones was on when he was a kid. That's insane. Let me see a picture of her.
I'm
I
looking
remember
at
her
it.
going on stage though.
If I had to pick a theme, I would do.
No, we didn't ask you that.
Well,
why
I'm
are
gonna
why are
tell
you
you
tell-
anyway.
No, but why are you telling us? We didn't ask.
I want a space theme.
I was thinking that too.
And
Space would be
in
cool.
particular, like all Star Wars theme. That'd be mine.
I don't know. I like generic themes.
Or the Eras Tour theme, and then they
Oh,
could bring Taylor out.
just show me your mom and the thing, please.
I haven't found it yet.
So-
I don't need Taylor Swift in here.
If it is, so we're assuming it's like an Atlantis magical sunken
That's what people are saying.
vibe.
Yes.
Okay. Which is very interesting because when we got selected for that, we were literally on our way to C2E2,
Yep.
or maybe we were at C2E2, but so they had to overnight something to us and we weren't even home to receive it.
Yeah. In fact, we were at the Christmas Story house
Yeah.
And we asked our friend to open it so we could understand what it was.
And it was a
'cause
treasure chest.
I told you, I was like, we should do whatever they want us to do inside of the Christmas Story house. That would be really cool. But it just didn't work out. Like, we
Yeah.
needed the little chest and a little paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we like I didn't want him to like mess with it because I didn't know if he would be able to like put it back or whatever. But I was like, okay, this is a chest. And it was really weird because a lot of our visuals for our booth for C2E2 were chests.
Yeah.
It was just really interesting that it happened that way.
Yeah. What are you laughing at?
What Zombie Monkey said. Do you wanna-
Ooh, he said it might be themed to be Enchantment Under the Sea.
The video doesn't mean anything. That would be cool.
That's your mom?
Yeah. That's my grandma.
Did you hear
That's
what
your
I
grandma?
Yeah.
Chris,
Okay.
did you hear what I
Yes,
said?
that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Enchantment Under the Sea?
Yeah, from Back to the Future.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
I don't know if
interesting.
I've never seen that. I think though that I.
Oh
it
my
would
god!
be
The
kind of-
fact that you have not seen Back to the Future makes my head hurt.
We
Makes
should-
me
we
want
should
to.
watch
It makes me sick.
Wait, I'm kind of worried that it might be too similar to the pirate one, because that was Mike's last one, and they're like, what if they like copy that?
I don't even think it matters at this point. They're putting on Fundays. What I'm most concerned about is who's going to do the Fundays thing. Like, who is the main person? Like, what is it? Like, without Mike Becker being there? Like,
Are
what is
they
it gonna be?
hiring somebody or is it someone who's
I
part
think-
of Funko?
I think that it could be Top Hops.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Because I don't feel like he would be a part of the like guessing game of what it is.
I think that it's
Yeah.
gonna be different though. Like I remember that panel we went to at San Diego.
Yes.
I think it'll be more similar to that. Like I don't think it's gonna be as much as like a show. I think it's gonna be more of like not a panel, but like where they're on stage talking and they like bring you stuff. Like I don't think it's gonna be. They can't make it as much. Who's gonna do the show?
I don't know. I feel like they're going to put a show on because so here's the thing that you're not putting into the equation. The current CEO is known for putting entertaining events together. That's what he did. Was it Netflix, Heather?
I
Or
think it was
WB
Netflix
or something. I can't remember. Anyway, Heather and I kind of read into his background. So he's known for stuff like this. I can guarantee you that they're going to go a route where they want to put on a show,
That'd be cool.
and they're trying to prove like Funko's back, baby, and we're doing big things, and this is some crazy shit. You do not want to miss this show. That's how I'm reading
be
this.
cool.
And well, not just that, but the CEO, he worked in the collectibles division of Netflix, right? He knows how important collectors are. I mean, I think he is a
Collectors or collectibles?
big collectors.
Oh, okay.
Because for a while there, it was like mass produced, biddy pop. This is what we're focusing on. We're going to make billions of dollars, but we're also going to turn our core fan base off.
Yeah,
Well, now we're seeing the fan base is coming back
yeah.
and there is hype around their brand. And I think he knows that Fundays was such a big event for collectors that he's like, we have to do this and we have to do it right. Like, no more bullshit like the fake Fundays that happened last year at the store before San Diego Comic-Con, because unless you live in the area or you have the funds to just willy-nilly travel out to a store in like sort of a more last minute notice type thing, like, you're not going to that.
Right.
So San Diego is a perfect place to do it, number one, because so many people travel there anyway.
Well, but that's also the
And-
place known for Fundays, right? So-
Absolutely. And additionally, that's where the collectors go. Now, of course, there's going to be flippers there. Of course, there's going to be people who might, be there just to resell. That's fine. That's always
Why
going
are
to
you
happen.
adding that caveat? That's just normal, right?
Because there's going to be someone in the comments saying, oh, well, flip. Okay, yeah, we know flippers are going to be there. But that is like a big part
But
of
if you
what
can go-
made Funko Funko.
So that's one thing I don't understand, honestly. If you're going to Fundays, you spend all the money to get there. We've talked about this in the past. You spend all that money to go, you get there, you open your box, and maybe it just isn't what you were looking for. If you turn around and sell it at the show, which
There's
most
no
people do,
problem
then
with
what's the
that.
I never really understood that mindset.
Or you just trade it for something that you want.
We'll trade it too, but I'm saying if
Yeah.
people sold it, I mean, that's fine too. If that's what people want to do, it's their property. They can do whatever the fuck they
It's
want.
actually kind of
Yeah.
fun when they do that, because at the end, it's like everyone sets up outside. Like I remember at the pirate when I went out, it's like a huge market. Like everyone sets up and you can buy like whatever you want. It's like I bought all the mascots and stuff, and it's just kind of cool.
Really? You
No.
mean these are like fan run little
Yeah, like everyone
things?
gets all their stuff and they like go into the like it was in the lobby of whatever hotel it was, and they like literally set up in the lobby and they like sell their stuff.
Oh my
It's
god.
like a flea market. It's really
That's
cool.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little flea market.
Mhm.
Interesting. So I'm excited for Fundays. I'm glad we're going out there. I'm glad we're able to do this. That was part of the deal, is that we get to go to Fundays. Never in a billion years ever think this would happen, but here we are. We were just talking months ago about, oh wow, I can't believe Funko's never worked with us. You know, it always felt kind of weird to me because we've been here for so long, and we stuck around. A lot of channels have come and gone, and the fact that Funko is like, hey, let's reach out and work with these guys, I think is cool. And I really do think it has to do with the people who are there now. I think they see what we do. I think that they like what we do in such a way.
I think that they're realizing how important it is to listen to collectors. And I think that they might see our criticism as constructive as we hope that it comes across as. And I think that they see value in that. I mean, we run a toy company, okay? Feedback is incredibly important. We started Mischief Toys doing what we want to do, and we're going to continue doing what we want to do. We're going to continue like making things that we're interested in or would interest us as collectors. But it's also important to know what fans want.
Right.
And what fans like. And I always appreciate any sort of feedback, whether it's positive or negative. Now, if someone's being downright hateful, that's completely different. You know, I don't think I would be as open to that. But if someone approaches us and they say something that is
constructive criticism.
Yeah, criticizing us, but in a way where it's like, you know, I think this would have worked better, or, you know, not just being hateful. I think there's a way of delivering what you're trying to say, and I'm not always the best at delivering what I'm trying to say.
I mean, you can tell right now.
Yeah. But I think there's a way of delivering it where you're not like, hey, that fucking sucked. Like you can say, hey, I think this would have been better if, or hey, I didn't really like that. You know, you should lean more on this. You know what I mean?
Saying, hey, it fucking sucked. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily an awful thing to say. I mean, I think the awful thing to say is it sucked. The people who ran it are dumb. They're ugly. And I hope they don't live anymore, right? I mean, it's like you can go that. Some people go that route, they're that hardcore. I think saying it sucked and it wasn't fun and it needs to be better next time is totally fine to say. If somebody said that about anything to do with Mischief Toys, I will, you know, take it as it is and process that into something that is, you know, making it a better experience in the future.
But
Both with
if
drops
you say,
and events.
If you say something sucks with no basis, like you're not telling me
It
why
sucked because
it
the show
sucks.
sucked. The show was not fun. It wasn't funny. The guy was drunk the entire time. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He started kissing on the audience and hugging the audience. He made a complete fool out of himself. We're not talking about me at Night of Mischief, by the way, in 2025.
Kind of sounds like a personal.
It's not.
experience.
It wasn't me. I'm just wanting you to know that's
It's
not.
oddly specific.
You know, it's funny. Let's segue because we have talked about Funko a lot, and I think Funko is great company. Love them. We've been talking about it for so long. We now have an opportunity to do something with them. And if people are upset about that and mad, well, they can do one thing, and that is fuck off in a super incredible way because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What I want to segue into is that we are Mischief Toys, and Mischief Toys went to C2E2, and then this weekend we went to SneakerCon, and SneakerCon was wonderful. Did not expect it to be a great convention for us necessarily. I thought it would be cool, but I didn't know if it would be good for us. But boy, did we fit right in. Our friend Jay Martin was just a couple booths down selling his resins. Nicest guy I've ever met in my life. Could you agree? Do you attest to that?
He is amazing. So, like, if Fritz were a human, he would be like Jay.
Okay, Fritz is missing all of his teeth and poops,
Okay,
poops
so
very weird.
Jay has a beautiful smile. Let me just
He has
preface it
very
with
nice
that.
teeth.
Fritz is the most calming presence,
Yes.
and he is so sweet.
That's what I've always said.
Jay has never sat on my lap, though.
I'm just like Fritz. Me and Fritz are very much the same.
True.
No,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
not
a
true.
calming, I'm a calming presence.
No,
I'm a very
you are
calming
the
presence.
most annoying presence, and you are so stressful.
I'm not stressful.
You are
Don't degrade
so
him like that.
stressful.
Don't
I'm
degrade
not
him.
stressful.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that right. You're not like him.
So Jay actually made the resin figures, the Fresh Kicks Ghastly figures. He made them. He painted them.
Well, hold on. Before you get into that, we also had somebody who sculpted these figures.
Yep, and
his
he
name
was not there.
He was not there.
But he was there in spirit. His name is Sketch, and he is amazing. And we had never officially done anything with him before. We had met him, but we had never. This was our first project with him. He did the sculpt. Jay did the resins, and both of them knocked it out of the park.
Yep.
I wish Sketch could have been there. He was supposed to be there, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. And we're really grateful to have met those two guys. They're wonderful. And I'm looking forward to working with both Jay and Sketch in the future.
Absolutely. They're both great. And by the way, thank you to all the fans. I've thanked you guys earlier on in this live, and I also thanked you in a post that we posted earlier, but really thank you. Seeing a line wrapped around the convention floor was really something, especially when you're talking about SneakerCon, a convention I would have never expected to be, and would have never expected, of course, to have a line wrapped around like that. That was amazing. And we got so many great comments from fellow booths, from the people who run the show. Somebody commented, I can't remember exactly who it was, but they basically said who would they say? The longest lines in this entire place are MISCHIEF toys and the hot dog stand where they're selling food. And I was like, man, that is unbelievable to hear something like that. You know, that just warmed my heart. You know, we're a small business, you know, in Maryland. We do all this stuff literally out of our house. We have been operating now. I've explained this, you know, on several occasions at the show. We're in operation for almost 5 years. This is a huge deal for us to be at a show there, also C2E2, and just all the fans show up, finding new fans along the way. The last couple of weekends have both been amazing, memorable, but also they have been grueling and tiresome. I am so worn out. I've eaten so shitty. I've not been to the gym. I feel like just a big old fat sack of shit right now. I am so excited to get back to the gym this week and get back to my normal life and getting back on track. I have never done 2 conventions back to back like this ever in my life. Not even just I'm talking attending conventions and also working conventions. This was unbelievable. I did film a lot of content from both, and we will be editing that content, or I will be editing that content together, and we will be creating videos for both of them separately. I just got to work on it.
Can I tell you my favorite part from this trip aside from Sam being there?
You're saying for
SneakerCon.
SneakerCon. Okay.
The fact that you almost forgot your glasses at home, so I had to save the day once again. And it's
oh my
been
God, Heather, is it my whole life? Is it like you got to prove that it's like, oh well, Chris, I'm better than you? That's
Always.
what the whole life is.
Always.
It's too much.
I don't have to
She
prove
is
it.
proving it.
She doesn't have to prove
No,
it.
I don't have to. I am actually. Anyway, I saved your day from
You look like Jane Jetson with that haircut, by the way.
Who's Jane Jetson?
You look it up.
I
Google it.
forgot. I saved the day by remembering your glasses, but then I ruined my day by forgetting my toothbrush. And you were like, "Oh, you're such an idiot! You forgot your toothbrush! Ha ha ha!"
That's not Jane Jetson.
Because I gave you a hard time. Because I gave you
No.
a Chris. Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
I'll wait. till
No,
you
go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead. Right here. Hold on. Right here. That haircut.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Heather. Sorry.
So you gave me shit for forgetting my toothbrush.
Oh, we're still on this again.
Yes, we are.
Oh my God, Heather. You hang on every word.
So anyway, you gave me so much shit for forgetting my toothbrush, and in the midst of it, you went to turn on your camera to call me stupid for forgetting my toothbrush, and you forgot your SD card for your camera.
You know why? Because I was here editing.
Moron!
Hey, guess who didn't forget anything? I
Good
didn't
job,
forget
Sam.
anything.
You didn't forget anything?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, you definitely forgot deodorant.
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
You know how-
didn't.
you know how- you know how-
No,
you
he
didn't smell him
didn't.
stinking
You know
up
how
the
we
place
know
the
I
No, he
entire
didn't.
time?
You know how we know I didn't forget deodorant? Because I had a deodorant stain on my shirt.
He
before we left.
did.
And Heather was like, what,
He
what the hell is
did.
that?
Well, then it must have been Heather. She must have forgot her deodorant.
I don't wear
My
deodorant.
God. Oh, yeah, well, then I found out this weekend.
Good.
Holy shit. It smelled like cheesesteaks the entire time I was there.
What?
So
we had cheesesteaks.
I know.
And we were in Philadelphia. What do you expect Philly to smell like? Fucking Chicago deep dish? No.
So it was a wonderful weekend, and by the way, the resins went so fast.
Mm-hmm.
People went crazy over the resins. I'm so excited people like them. And by the way, it gives love to Jay Martin.
Yeah. And
uh,
Sketch, because
Sketch.
I mean, people
But
are
we
digging
need to-
their stuff.
We need to involve them more in their names more and like the posting of this stuff, so people go follow them. So you, because I want everybody to go follow them too for their work.
Yeah, they
'cause
deserve
their work.
their work is
amazing.
incredible.
They're wonderful artists, and they deserve all the recognition, and they also deserve our fans to go over and check them out and purchase some of their stuff too and check out what they do because their stuff is great. Really love meeting you for the first time at C2E2. Hope you're using the Taylor Swift cup and pens.
I actually have been. Thank you so much.
What are they?
My pens are on my desk and my cup is probably in the cabinet right now.
What is it? It's like Eras Tour?
It is what is it? I don't think it's Out of the Woods. Damn it,
That's
I'm
cool,
forgetting
though.
the lyrics. I'm forgetting the lyric. But I'll show you. It's gold.
That's
It's
cool.
really pretty.
Personal hygiene with the Gastlecast and Sam.
Yeah.
Heather also saved the day with boba.
Yes, I did.
Heather got her boba. Heather gets the boba all the time.
No, I got them boba too.
Oh, did you really?
Mm-hmm.
The cute shoebox, the resins came in were hella rad. Thank you. That was Heather.
Thank you.
She found them on Amazon out of all places and then printed out stickers.
You know what's funny? Jay is a big packaging guy. He normally does the packaging, but when
Yeah.
I saw those, I was like, I'm doing the fucking packaging. Guess what? He had the same thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, don't worry about I'll do the packaging. You just focus on the resins. But I was like, great minds think alike. And you know what else is funny? When we showed the resins, Sam was like, hey, you should try to get mini shoe boxes. And I was like, done. Let me show you.
You know what my favorite part of the resins were? You want to hear it?
Yes.
You sure?
You're yawning, making me yawn. Yes, please.
I like
I'm
how
so
they all
tired
have,
because
I like
of you.
how they all have different shoes.
Yes. Well, I think two of them. There's only two different types of shoes mixed in. So that actually was found by
James.
it's
James.
just James, which you can go follow on Instagram. He's great, and he actually made a video that featured Mischief Toys, and it is on Instagram right now. You can actually check our Instagram and see where he tagged us in that. You can follow him there. He was great, and FNC Fandoms, who was here, was there as well. Our friend Josh. So we all got to hang out for a little bit, which was great.
Oh, guess what?
Heather got syrup.
Yeah,
Josh?
so I
No,
need to tell.
syrup.
I need to tell Josh something. Me and Sam actually used the syrup this morning.
Can I tell him what you said?
We had French toast and it was so good. And guess what? I gave my grandma her syrup. She was really excited about it. I was like, I don't know if you really eat syrup a lot, but
Syrup.
my friend Josh wanted to give this to you and it's sugar free. And she was like, when your pop cooks me pancakes, I'm gonna use this.
Did she do a flip when you gave it to her?
No.
Heather and
Her knee
Sam,
hurts today.
Heather and Sam accused you of tampering with the bottle, and they weren't sure what you did to it. I would like you to know during breakfast they were conversing over what you possibly could have done to the bottle, and I just want to say all options were
It was a little
equally.
sus.
They were very gross.
Yeah,
all the
the-
options are gross. I just want
No,
you to
the
know that.
options were not gross, but the syrup was the cap.
Syrup.
It
Why
was
you keep
a-
saying syrup.
It was a
syrup.
little weird.
It was.
It's
I
syrup.
think we messed it up probably. I probably messed it up. 'Cause
Yeah, I
opened it
think you
first.
messed it up. But we had a theory that that Josh
Tampered with
hates
it.
us.
We stayed in an apartment that was hot as fire. I had a hard time sleeping. I sweat
Chris
most
is
of the
going
night.
through menopause, so his hormones are all out of balance right now. It
Yeah,
wasn't that hot.
our house right now is 69 degrees, and Chris was complaining how hot
And
it is.
Sam took the biggest room in the whole house with the bigger television
gave you
and
the
bigger
couch.
bathroom. He decided to steal the better bedroom out of the Airbnb, which is great. And then we also had wonderful Indian food while we were there. It was great. We had cheesesteaks. We did it all.
We had ice cream.
We had too much.
We did it all. Did you buy anything while you were there? Like any shoes
We
or?
bought cookies.
Yeah, we bought cookies and
got
ice cream.
Did you buy anything for yourself though? Well, I didn't. I wanted to go look at the shoes, but I never got around to doing it. I was too busy working the booth. And also, I sat at the booth because you guys left me and you went and did something else.
We were very worried
Yeah,
about
you wanted ice cream, so we got Princess Chris's ice cream.
So Heather, explain what is going to happen with all of the leftover materials, leftover things.
Materials.
I don't know why I said that. Leftover things from C2E2 and SneakerCon.
So what I'm probably gonna do. So by the way, the gold sunken tiki Ghastly was not pulled at SneakerCon. So unless someone didn't look in their box, but I wasn't even telling people because my mind wasn't there.
Yeah, we sold a handful of them.
So at C2E2, the chance to purchase one of the gold tiki resins was within a treasure chest filled with like little messages in a bottle. And basically people were opening them at the booth and seeing if they were able to purchase the gold tiki resin. Well, at SneakerCon, I could not find out where the messages in the bottle were. Like when we unloaded from C2E2, it was such a nightmare. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to print one piece of paper. I'll put it in one of these sunken tiki Ghastlies at random. So if you bought a sunken tiki Ghastly at SneakerCon, check it. It's right on the top inside the box above the foam that covers the tiki Ghastly. But as far as I know, it was not found. So what we're going to do is we're going to just pack all of those figures up. I'll just make sure, like I'll go through the boxes probably and just make sure that there is a resin available and nobody pulled it without knowing at SneakerCon. And then we'll mix them all up and we'll ship them out. We'll
There you
sell
go.
them, ship
There's
them
the
out.
answer.
So what would happen though, because those gold tikis were very expensive, it does have to be purchased.
Yes.
Yeah. So they'll go up, and then if someone
Pulls it and wants to buy
wins it,
then
they can buy it.
Yep,
and then
exactly.
if not, then I guess we'll do like a spinning wheel with the rest of the people that purchase them until someone wants to buy
I'm
it.
pretty sure anybody who gets the note will want to buy the figure.
Yeah, there was not one person who purchased from us at C2E2 who turned down the opportunity to purchase, like to open the bottle and purchase the figure.
Yeah. No, that's great.
So
Yeah.
Cool.
So they all the ones that we had there got purchased. So that's great.
yeah, so there's very few of those left, like very few. So the chances are pretty good.
One shirt left.
We still have the Sunken Tiki shirt.
One left.
Okay,
It's a-
so
it's a
we
2X.
have a 2XL Sunken Tiki shirt that will be put up on the website at some point. We have a handful of the shirts from SneakerCon. So we had the 90s, I called it the 90s gang shirt where it's like front and back. By the way, we got a comment the other day saying, hey, that shirt's really cool, but their outfits are on the, like facing the wrong way.
Backwards.
That's
Yeah.
on purpose.
It's on purpose. And I explained that, but you know, they're probably like young like Sam and they didn't know what it was.
I
Yeah.
still don't know what that means.
Um,
It's fine.
but we do have SneakerCon stuff left as well. So for C2E2, we have some tikis left. We have the one shirt left. We have some hats left, and we have some pins left. Both pins. 3 pins. Yo, that's right, because we have the
We had the
coin-
one that wasn't there on the first day.
the coin pin.
Yeah, the coin
it's the
pin.
coin pin, which a lot of people missed out on. Then for SneakerCon, we do have some of the Vertebrae 33 figure, Vertebrae 33 pin, and the pin, like the SneakerCon very specific pins. The
Yes.
one thing that sold out were the resins. They are all gone.
Yes.
They're all gone. We have very little pins left. But
Yeah.
we do have pins left, so we will put those up as well. We're going to have to figure out how that sale is going to go up on the website.
So
but
what I'll
we'll do
probably
something.
do is it'll be staggered. So I'll do like maybe like the pins, because I think that those might see, I didn't unload with you today, so I don't know where everything is, but whatever's easiest for me to get to, I'll probably send out an email and give a time for what will be up on the website and when. And then I would move on to the next thing. So maybe pins would be first, figures next, merch next. I'm not really exactly sure how it will work, but
Okay.
it'll probably be in waves like that and not everything at once.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yeah. So we will have more information about all of that stuff very, very soon. And we also have mystery pins that did not sell out at SneakerCon.
Yes, so we packed 100 regular pins, like Mischief Toys pins in general, and we packed 100 mystery pins from for SneakerCon for the Coven. And I think I'll probably do another mystery pin sale. A lot of APs, a lot of just, random stuff. There were chances at gold. I don't know how much gold was pulled at SneakerCon. Not many people were opening their pins at the booth, but if they weren't all pulled, then there possibly is a chance at gold pins.
Okay.
It's hard for me to guarantee that though, because I don't know what was pulled.
Yeah.
But there were more than one gold pin in each of the box options.
So we do have some of the shirts left with the characters on it. We have Vertebrae 33 shirts left over. We don't have a whole lot of them. They were going quick. Even the Vertebrae 33 hat was going quick. Stuff was going really fast. But we're going to have some of that stuff available to you guys on MISCHIEFToys.com. Heather will put all of that together. As she mentioned, we'll stagger it all out. Go to MISCHIEFToys.com, sign up for the newsletter. And follow us on all forms of social media. That way you get up on all the things that we're doing. And you'll be prepared for that particular sale that Heather will be putting together, which I'm really excited for folks out there who weren't able to make the events for various reasons. I've had a lot of comments or a lot of messages directly where like people are like, man, I'm so bummed out. I'm missing this one because this item I really want or that item. So you might have a chance at getting some of those items that you missed out on. It's going to be really exciting. I did see a comment about the Treblesques from those shows. We have a chance of getting them.
So don't answer yet because I have an answer.
Okay.
So wrapped into the mystery pins.
I was just about to say
the
that's
Coven
what we should
mystery
do.
pin.
Yep. Oh no. Oh, I was okay. Sorry. Okay, please.
Quiet Coyote.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Wrapped into the mystery pins. I did put the C2E2 Treblesque in the Coven mystery pins. They are wrapped in with that.
They're already there.
They're already there.
So then I think that we put in some of the other pin, the shoe.
The shoelace pin. Yeah,
shoelace
we'll probably
pin in
do
there
that.
too. That we have a chance. Thank you so much, Mischief Toys. You rock. Thank you. That means a lot to us. Yeah. So go to MischiefToys.com, sign up for the newsletter, and then follow us on all forms of social media and join the group Mischief Toys Collectors on Facebook. And also our our Gastlecast Patreon Live is this upcoming Saturday, April the 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern. However, we will go live at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we will hang or let you hang with fellow patrons for an hour, and then we will hang at 9 p.m. For a couple of hours, do giveaways, show you upcoming things. I got a lot to give away. I've collected a lot. I have NFT Funko Pops that have recently come in that we'll be giving away. I am going to take a photo of everything that will be available for a giveaway, so you'll be well aware before that call. And the call is going to be great. So go over to, patreon.com/Gastlecast. Join up today. You can be a part of those Google Meet chats for as low as $5 per month, or you can join for $10 and $20 a month to be a part of the giveaways as well. And for the $20 giveaway this month, we will be giving away a Hot Toys figure, and I also have a really cool poster that I'll be showing off as well that I think some of you guys out there, or maybe most of you or all of you, will love it. So hang tight. Congrats, EB Hooks. That's awesome, man. Congrats and good luck with it. And we hope that
Were
it
we
goes great for you.
congratulating him on?
He is going back to school for HVAC.
Aw,
So congrats, bro.
congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, congrats, man. I'm happy for you. That's great. Great news. Building yourself up, making things, making good life decisions. That's awesome. Love to hear that. It's a great thing. I want to give you some AP prints. Can I contact you? Are we talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Are you talking about the Patreon call?
Patreon call? Oh, you want to give away some AP prints on the Patreon call? Of course. So email Gastlecast@gmail.com, and then we can go from there. Don't message us. I will say if you have any issues with Mischief Toys, don't message us directly. We have gotten some direct messages. Please don't do that. Please email help@mischieftoys.com. The reason being is that we totally forget about Facebook messages. And so we might reply on there, especially me. I'll reply on there, and then it gets lost in the sauce, and then you don't get what you want, or you don't get a replacement, or whatever you're missing because it was sent to me. Email help at mischieftoys.com. And if it's related to Gastlecast, it's gastlecast@gmail.com. Okay? All right. That's all we've got. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate all of you, and we love you. And we will be back next weekend. We have new content coming out all week. Of course, I will be putting together the C2E2 video and the SneakerCon video so you can see some of the behind the scenes of what goes on. And the upcoming Patreon call, we'll talk a little bit more behind the scenes about the Funko thing and also about our C2E2 and SneakerCon visits. Of course, we always have behind the scenes stories. Maybe even Sam will tune in during that live and he can chat with us. You're not going to be there? Thanks. He ruined the entire Patreon call. That's great. Thanks. Anything else? Got anything else?
Can I respond to Zombie Monkey?
Sure.
I don't think I'll be playing Fortnite because I'll still be out of town. And I'm really upset about that because OG Season 8 just came out, and that's my favorite season, and I haven't been able to play it yet. So,
okay.
Thanks for ruining my night.
You got
me about that.
Oh, good. You got everything out?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're going to go eat 55 more of those sandwiches? All right. Great. So thank you, everybody. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.